Hi, this is Gary Jordan of Flutaholics Anonymous. Good evening, and tonight I'm going to discuss a particular song that I really enjoy, and it's the first song I taught myself on the piano, for our children's music. And yes, you can play children's American, European children's music on this thing. Um, and it got brought up because a friend of mine was asking about something on her late husband's medicine wheel, and we couldn't find it, and it happened to be one of the figures from Winnie the Pooh, and it got me to thinking. So I thought I'd play it for you guys, but I wanted to bring up a couple things related to uh, new parents from that part of the world, or even American going down to Latin America. Um, to the Andes, to Ecuador, Bolivia, Peru. Um, and that is, you can play children's music that you love or that your children love, or that your children are around, or however. You can play these things. It's not that hard. Um, and it is really kind of cool to do that. And there's three ways to learn music for the parents, uh, caretakers, caregivers, as we call them, children, adults with special needs, etc. There's three ways for anybody. One is by ear, and that's really common amongst folk musicians, pop musicians, um, and that I would include in that format would be recorded music, YouTube, uh, CDs, cassettes, 8-track, whatever, the format, MP3, whatever, old-fashioned vinyl. Um, and the other way is through sheet music. There is the standard classical Western sheet music that's used universally for most forms of music. Now, there are some classical musics in India and Japan, for example. They have their own form of sheet music. But for our purposes, the sheet music I'm talking about is the kind you would see for orchestra, for school bands, that kind of thing. And there is a bit to learn there, but it's not too bad. The third option, just sort of a subdivision of the sheet music, is braille music. The cell, 6.cell format can be that's used in literary braille can also be used to create music in braille, and it's quite logical, quite sophisticated. I've taken a little course on it to introduce myself to it. My brain's so visual that I'd have to be really desperate, and there's a lot of technical stuff that goes with that. Um, anyway, so you have a choice of one or all of the above. You can combine listening to it, because there are some things that sheet music will never provide. It will never provide the subtlety. It will never provide slides and some of the other ornaments and stuff. Often for folk music, often what you'll find is that the basic melody is written down as sheet music, and then you have at it with all the ornaments and the different ornamentations you can throw on it. And that's really something I recommend, because if you have a good audio memory, some people do. I mean, some people can listen to I can't, but some people can listen to a piece of music and memorize it with one or two times. I mean, piano music, you got to really have good. I don't. I'm lucky to do these flutes like that a little bit. Usually, I have to do it over and over and over again until I get it. But that's a good way, because then you can hear the flavor, hear the different versions, the different interpretations that will allow you to be able to truly play it, and to play it well. Anyway, so I'm going to play Winnie the Pooh, and it does have a one of those half holes I was telling you about for the figure. Anyway, and so that gives you the D, F sharp, and E, I should say, F sharp, F I should say. Sorry, okay. E, F, F sharp, and anyway, here it is, Winnie the Pooh. So I hope you enjoy it, and hope it brings a lot of joy and love to your children and to the inner child within that we all have. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.